leads to the main house. I'm like, well, that's weird. Why would they do that? And she said, oh, you don't know? And I said, no. And she said, there's a giant 10,000.
What up, Chad? This is yours truly, Versace. What's going on, beautiful people? This is yours truly, Versace. Welcome to the One L Real Talk Show. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. God bless you all in this crazy, evil time that we're living in today in America. Let me fix this mic because it looks crazy. So, how's everyone doing, chat? I appreciate every single one of you guys for always tuning in to the most craziest, realest, non-filter show on any of these platforms. Ain't nobody beating us here, chat. Nobody. We have the best of the best. Damn, I gotta fix that thing back there now. That little green screen part right here. I can see it. So, today we're doing a reaction video on this amazing documentary somebody put together. Shout out to the Intel's CIF. Don't know what that means, but I guess that's the person that created this right here. So this is the name right there. About Jeffrey Epstein. And this right here. This right here, chat, is the Mossad symbol, okay? It's Israel intelligence thing. It's like the outward version of the CIA, right? How Epstein was involved. And not only, so with the Epstein thing, I made a couple videos before. And it don't make sense to me. And I'm going to explain why. This started years ago. It had nothing to do with Trump yet, right? Had nothing to do with Trump. Had nothing to do with certain people. I heard this dude's name in the early 2000s in New York City through a friend of a friend. It's like, yo, this is a rich dude. They be paying these girls money to bring them to parties. Blah, 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 blah. No problem. Years pass. We find out that Trump is running for presidency. They throwing everything at him. Everything. As soon as Trump said that he was going to drain the swamp in Washington, the next day, Donald Trump was a pedophile. He was a weirdo. He had, they said the Russian collusion. The Russian made him become the president. Like, they came at him in all different directions, different sizes, you name it, they it's like the movie with the X-Men. You remember the part where Magneto turned everybody's weapon, like all the knives and guns and everything, and he just started bombarding people with it? That was Trump. Trump was in the other side of everything, getting everything hit. Donald Trump is dodging stuff like Neon in the Matrix, like, right? He's like, oh, almost got hit with that one. Oh, that one came close. You know what I mean? They tried killing Trump a couple times, allegedly. They try to arrest him and his whole entire family, friends. If you even waved at Trump, they were coming after you. What I keep saying, there's something, it don't make sense to me, right? It says it right there. Look, right here in front. Right here. Right here. It says exclusive. Victoria's Secret, Mobile, Les Wexner lets Jeffrey Epstein abuse young girl at his Swindle, Ohio mega mansion, while the pedophile posed as a modern Scot to recruit his victims. New bombshells, lawsuit claim. 2 American billionaires and their shady deals with Israel intelligence. So, this been happening since humans been around, right? How can I rob the rich man without getting caught, right? And the only way was this way. And what gets me going, it says, hold on, it says first picture of Jeffrey Epstein in Ohio guest house where he abused girls, which hosts concerts started at Ariana Grande. That little girl is burnt out. Ariana Grande, that girl is tweaked out. She's all hurting. I don't know what's wrong with that chick, but she looks possessed, super skinny, like if she's sick. And then she's walking around with this bald head black lady now. It was like a fucking demon. They can't even have a 5-minute conversation without that black lady saying, "Oh my God, I just saw color. I just saw light on you. Oh my God." That's how they talk. I'll show you the video after this real quick. Shit don't make sense. It's like these people are fucking drugged out of their mind. Just weird, right? So they started this case saying that they were torturing and kidnapping little girls to bring to Epstein's Island. That's all we heard. Years in, years out. Epstein is known for kidnapping and torturing minors. That's fucked up. Then we see the victims. A bunch of old ass escort and prostitutes. That's why I have a thing when it comes to this case. Because what victims are we talking about? Are we talking about innocent young girls that were picked up and thrown in a van and flew to a private island? No. What makes me speak like this is because none of these girls were minors. Minor to me. Listen, I lived in New York. I was born in Passaic, New Jersey, raised in New York. Now I live all the way up in the northeast of the United States. I seen and been places that will make fathers and mothers shake in their cause. Okay? I seen things of women doing to get $1. When I used to sell heroin more than 30 years ago, okay, I was super young. I was a teenager. I thought I was selling coke. I didn't know it was heroin, right? Because I was super young. I was fucking like a teenager. Bro, I seen people do the most. I did it when I got hooked on heroin. I robbed my mom. I did things that I would never dream of doing to anybody. And you do it when you're under the influence of opiate. These girls were paid not one time, but a couple times to keep going to these Epstein parties, right? And it sucks because it could have been another celebrity that was throwing this party, but because Epstein's name is the one with all the weird shit, so it's Epstein's parties. So the Democratic Party had all these cases. They know who was on them, who was not on them, right? So one thing I've been noticing in my 5 years of learning about government, the shadiness of the shit they do. For instance, Donald Trump said that he was going to lock up the Clintons, the Obamas. He was going to stop sending money to Israel. He was going to stop all these wars. He was going to try to bridge a gap between Russia and China so they can sit on a table and agree on everything with the trading. You can stop the fentanyl, bro, because it's killing us. Even though we did it to China years ago with the heroin, right? And everything he ran on was a lie. So the Democratic Party, they messed up his 4 years when Trump was the first time president in 2016, right? In 2020, Trump was supposed to win, but instead we got Mr. Crackhead Joe Biden in the family, right? In those 4 years, they had all this. Why didn't Obama, because Obama was the one running shit behind the scenes, allegedly. Why didn't Obama, Biden, and Kamala drop this? If there was so many innocent young victims. And all I seen from the documentary on Netflix to the documentaries on YouTube and all the other platforms, they all have the same girls saying the same thing. How many times you went up there? Oh, 2, 3 times. You, 7 times. You, 12 times. You, 23 times. And you guys got all paid for this. Okay. So now the $1 million question was, what did you guys do before all this? What you girls were into? Oh, you were a prostitute? Oh, you worked at a strip club? Oh, you was an escort service? Oh, I was just a friend that wanted to get paid. Oh, okay. Listen to this documentary real quick.
1,000-square-foot floor that raises up when someone goes through that tunnel, and then they can enter the room secretly in, and
Allegedly,
no one
this
ever
is all the
sees
shit there.
the floor raises up. She said it's 10,000 square feet. I mean, here's the thing. I lived there for 3 months, and I never once saw him. I saw Abigail on her horses, go out to get her horses. I could just see her and go out, but I never once saw him. And that's why I called him like the Wizard of Oz, because he was controlling everything. He was controlling everything.
The entire Epstein operation was a honey trap operation to entrap politicians, policymakers, celebrities, people in the media eye, basically to become Israel's assets.
Correct.
There you go.
That it became basically an intelligence operation to entrap different politicians.
What's so interesting about what they did is they specifically went after minors.
See, those girls look like they were like 17, 18. To a lot of the people that don't know anything about the world, if I was to bring a camera to the hood where I live, and you see these young girls in the streets selling themselves, you guys will fall back. Bro, this has always been around since Jesus' time. Men like younger women. Why? Because younger women don't have that many body counts, right? So today, it's cool when a girl says, oh, I slept with like 40 guys. I slept with this many dudes. That's not cool at all, bro. Where the hell's my phone?
Basically, to become Israel's assets.
Correct. That it became basically an intelligence operation to entrap different politicians.
What's so interesting about what they did is they specifically
Hold on, guys.
went
Keep
after
watching this.
minors, underage girls mostly, and targeted them. And then they tried to get these politicians, lure them in, get them compromised with these underage girls. You know, in the old world, they used to say that the honey trap was the oldest trick in the book. But this isn't even a honey trap. This is a honey trap that's actually a criminal trap. That's a crime trap. You know, it's a felony that they're trying to get these people on. You're not going to just need that leverage if it's just asking for a donation to your charity. No, you're going to need that leverage because you're going to ask them to do some pretty big stuff. At least that's what you'd think would be happening. Otherwise, why would you spend the money? Why would you spend the time to pay for these girls, to go and find them, to discover them, to groom them? But, you know, Alex Acosta was pretty clear when he was asked by the Trump transition team whether or not there would be any difficulty with his confirmation because of the Epstein case, because of what had happened in the Epstein case. He told them this. He had been told to cut a non-prosecution deal with Epstein's lawyers in 2008. Now, he had been told to back off, that Epstein was above his pay grade. I was told Epstein belonged to intelligence and to leave it alone.
Acosta says he belonged to intelligence. You think he means Israeli intelligence, not U.S. intelligence?
Correct. I think he meant Israeli intelligence.
And we know that Epstein was part of the intelligence community in Israel, part of military intelligence in Israel.
Ghislaine Maxwell may well have been, if you like, his handler in that operation.
Ghislaine Maxwell is Jeffrey Epstein's handler for the Israeli Mossad. I don't believe she works for him. He works for her. I think Jeffrey Epstein was recruited and given a position, pretend to be a billionaire. Jeffrey Epstein has never been a billionaire. He's never made any business deals himself. He was allowed to pretend to be a billionaire, and his job was to entrap influential Americans and Brits and others around the world, entrap them in sex scandals with underage teenage girls so that they could be blackmailed. He's working for the company. Who's the company? Zionism, Israel, Mossad. What's the plan? Entrap influential Americans and others in Great Britain and Europe.
Many are saying that this may have been a front for some sort of blackmailing operation.
I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that even royalty were involved.
In a 2015 affidavit, Giffrey claimed Epstein told her he set up his friends with minors so that they would owe him. They would be in his pocket and he would have something on them. Giffrey also said that Ghislaine Maxwell had a large collection of child pornography that she had made of the underage girls.
An FBI agent, she was talking about raiding Epstein's mansion here in New York City in July of 2019. She talked about what exactly they found inside. She said that they found binders full of images and CDs and hard drives. She said were also tucked away in closets. We also found out that they actually were able to find a huge blue safe. Inside of that, they found cash, passports, loose jewelry, including more binders filled with CDs and more hard drives.
First house I go to has pinhole cameras. Jeffrey's showing me. He's really proud of them. Second house I go to has pinhole cameras. He says, Wexner gave me this house for $1. Wexner gave me this for $1. He keeps everything. He records it all. He said, I record everything. Keep it for Wexner in the safe. The head of the snake is Les Wexner.
He wants to create this sort of wonderland for himself that he can exert a measure of control over.
I have to feed the dogs.
He dictated that the circumference of the trees would all be uniform. The grass is better kept in New Albany.
Nice homes. Yo, he owned all that.
Wexner, of course, has the largest house in New Albany. It's an enormous estate, sprawling with stables and what is effectively a guest house.
Here's the house right here.
That house originally belongs to Wexner's original partner in New Albany, Jack Kessler. And Jack Kessler sells the house to Jeffrey Epstein for $3.5 million. Now Epstein can see from his door Wexner's
right here,
mansion.
all the way straight. He wanted that house.
Jeffrey Epstein was incredibly active in
this girl right here that nobody keeps talking about, Maxine, whatever her name is, Maxwell, whatever. This girl, her father, oh my God, bro. That's all you got to investigate. This is why this case is bigger than what you guys think it is. And for all you idiots, oh, drop the Epstein list. Bro, they can't drop it. And they will never will drop it. And for all those girls that keep playing the victim, thinking they're going to get some type of millions of dollars somehow, they got something coming, bro. It's bad, guys. It's bad. It's more than what we think it is, chat. It's beyond crazy. This thing's been happening for years and years and generation, guys. It's always been like that in the world of billionaires and millionaires. You know, you got others that want what you have, and they're going to get it however and whatever it means, right? They look for your weakness. Oh, what's he like? Oh, he likes to party? All right, watch this. Oh, look, we got you doing coke over here in this video. What? Yeah. You don't want your family and your business, everybody know you junked out on cocaine all day. So what you're going to do is you're going to turn 30% of your company, or this is going to leak out. Shit's always been happening. And with this, right here, the Mossad, everything is controlling. Who are the powerhouse of the world? America. Senators, governors, you know, treasurers, you name them. But one thing I noticed with today's government, we have the most retarded people in government today. From the Democrat Party, we don't got no good people. Everybody's dumb and retarded, racist, always blaming Trump for everything, and nothing gets done. Absolutely nothing. None of the district get fixed. None of their cities, their state. Besides, they get in front of a camera and all they do is talk bad about Trump all day long. That's all you hear. And the reason I'm showing you this Jeffrey Epstein, guys, is because this to me is a big distraction on what's really going on in America. And with that, I'm going to show you in the next video that I'm going to upload about how the Muslim Brotherhood are overrunning our most whitest states in America, are being overrun by these Muslim Brotherhood groups and their agenda. Okay? This is going to get ugly out here, chat. Okay? This is going to get very nasty out here. And I've been telling people for the longest time, Brian, guys, if you don't have anything to protect your house and your family, I advise you, go get your guns and ammunition, dry food, you know, like backup food. Get stuff to filter waters. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys, call me overreacting. Some shit is coming. It's coming, guys. Okay? With all this negativity happening right now in America and in the world, it looks like United States is about to get spanked. Somehow. And the messed up thing about it, us normal people gotta pay for everything that these fucking rich politicians be doing. So if we get if we get an invasion, it's all because of these politicians, bro. Every single thing happening in the world is because of these politicians. And nobody wants to talk about it. They just want to talk about Epstein. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at that. And nobody wants to talk about what's really happening. I hope you enjoy this, because I can't play the whole thing, guys. I can just only do little clips of it because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of this Jeffrey Epstein thing? Let me know, guys. I read comments. Good, bad, ugly, don't matter. I read them. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. My goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers. Really, it's 1 million, but we're going to, step by step. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace out.